For that, let's head into the introductions of Maharlika and Stallion Laguna FC. Welcome to the Rizal Memorial Stadium. First fixture of this Sunday doubleheader. It's Maharlika Manila FC against Stallion Laguna FC. They faced first in the 2020 season, with Maharlika Manila going out with a 2-1 victory. My name is Jamie De La Cruz, by the way. Joining me, Ivan Guiares. We've been trying to discuss the starting lineups for Maharlika Manila FC earlier, but we'll have to take a look first at the starting lineups of Stallion Laguna FC. Not much of a change from their 2-0 victory against Mendiola FC 1991 last Monday. Key figures to look at: you have Hamed Hajimadi, who's starting after being transferred from Mendiola FC 1991, as well as his partner up front will be
Leo Noguera.
Leo Noguera.
Well, Leo Noguera and Hamed Hajimadi starting after staying on the bench from the last time. So if you're not aware, players, there are more foreign players available now to be signed, but only 4 can still play at a time.
If you weren't able to catch the beginning of the stream, just want to inform you guys that for Maharlika Manila FC, OJ Clarino and Michael Menzi is back in the mix, so we'll be expecting quite a formidable side for Maharlika Manila FC. After their defeat against United City FC in opening day, they will look to make amends and make another surprise against Stallion Laguna, who they surprised in the opening game of the 2020 season.
Stallion Laguna will like to continue their winning run in their opening victory against Mendiola a few days ago. So both teams really excited to come out here and prove a point and become better versions of themselves.
Well, the lineups are out. Both teams are now waiting inside the pitch, and we are expecting a firepower of an opener here in this Sunday doubleheader. Again, we are coming live from the Rizal Memorial Stadium. Hope every one of you out there are enjoying this fantastic weather that we do have. Like what you said earlier, a total opposite from the opening day of the 2022 season.
And exciting to watch how Maharlika Manila responds to that opening day defeat. Now they have two new defenders in the lineup, together with the standout in Lawrence Baguio from the last game, and David Basa as well. So it will be interesting for them to see how they could go up against this newly hashed Stallion side.
And we have kickoff. Stallion Laguna FC playing from right to left with their all-white kits. Contrasting them will be Maharlika Manila FC with their all-black kits, defending from left to right.
And high intensity here, Maharlika Manila with a 4-2-3-1 formation, while itong Stallion FC will go to a somewhat a flat 4-1-4-1, but you know that they're going to come back and try to counter-attack this Maharlika squad.
It will be interesting how they will utilize their new signing, Hamed Hajimadi, who's been the key instrument for Mendiola FC 1991 over the past few years as their midfielder general inside the squad. So that will be very exciting for the boys in white today.
Well, if you have been in Philippine football for a while back, Hamed Hajimadi has been here for, I think, almost a decade. Sorry. But yeah, it will be tested against a younger core of Maharlika Manila, who have like 7 or 8 young players. Coach Jong-il Kim stressed to me earlier that they wanted to build on this and perform very well using that very young core that they're trying to use right now.
Well, here's Hamed Hajimadi, first touches with the ball against player number 9, OJ Clarino. Fouled inside the half of Stallion Laguna FC.
OJ Clarino, former player of Stallion from a long way back, also played for Global as well. And his favored left-hand side is really somewhere he's very dangerous at, both from the defensive end and the midfield end as well.
Free kick right now for Maharlika Manila FC. 6 players in black inside the box waiting for the delivery. Great pass, and the first goal! Opener for Maharlika Manila FC. Spencer Galasa puts the hosts ahead of Stallion Laguna FC. First shock of the day, Ivan.
And let's look at the delivery here. What a cross from the number 66 in Gerald Facturanan. He was a threat from the last match, and you can see it here. Connected very well with Spencer Galasa, and that's our opening goal just in the second minute of the match.
Not the welcome that Michael Asung is hoping for in his debut match for Stallion Laguna FC. And they're down 1-0 as of the moment. Spencer Galasa with that header, thanks to the delivery from Gerald Facturanan.
And the Stallion bench is in shock right now, as well as the fans here at the stadium. But we knew from the pre-game that this team has a certain bad blood between them. So Maharlika has always produced against Stallion, and today, just in the second minute, they already did one goal already.
Let's see if this will be a deja vu for Maharlika. The only difference back then was Stallion Laguna was leading the entire match. They got the first goal. Now they're going to come back on this game. There will be a free kick given by our referee. That's Mick-Jean Pineda with the handball.
Well, interesting to see how Stallion react here. They have two of the very young upstarts in Finn McDaniel and Kenoa Bailey, both marauding on the left and the right-hand flanks. So it'd be interesting to see how they attack, because I think from earlier when they started, Coach Ernie Nieras mentioned that they would really go through the flanks here.
Another delivery here for Maharlika Manila FC, ushered away by Stallion, only as far as Noguera. They're still being pressured on. Gabe Silva right now against Frank Batting. Interception right here. Basa sends it in, but a foul has been called. So time for Stallion Laguna FC to reset and breathe.
Interesting to see how high the position of David Basa is right now. Normally, he's also a long-time player from Stallion FC from a while back, and usually you see him slot on the center position, but now you could see from that replay that he's way up high and threatening from that position.
Koichi Belgira right now for Stallion. Great pass looking for Hamid Hajimadi. Hajimadi using his pace, getting into the ball, but that goes out. Goal kick for Maharlika Manila FC.
And good coverage there from Lawrence Baguio. Lawrence Baguio, who is normally a left back, now slotted in as a center back. Great attitude from this young player from out of College of St. Benilde, and showing some attitude against Hamid Hajimadi, who's an elder statesman. Could actually be his dad. But yeah.
Kung ang ADT may Kuya Shrocky sa side nila, ang Stallion naman pwede masabing may Tatay Hamid. Right now on the counter-attack, Kai Bailey using the flanks out here over the right side. Still with Kai Bailey. Bailey cuts it inside. Could not get the pass converted for Jorel Aristorenas, but they still have possession. Now they give it to Noguera. Koichi Belgira. Back to Noguera, opening things up for Stallion Laguna FC right now, trying to find the composure after conceding an early goal in the second minute.
Plenty of men behind the ball para dito sa Maharlika FC. They know that they want to protect that lead at all costs, and they've been threatening in their last match on goal, and they almost had a couple of maybe 3 chances to have at least a goal from their last match, and they've shown here that could actually score and deliver.
Bailey right now trying to make amends for Stallion Laguna FC. Maharlika didn't experience much of a scoring option in their first match in the PFL 2022, but now they are in the books thanks to Spencer Galasa. It'll be interesting as well for Stallion Laguna FC with Kai Bailey. When he started off with the Ascals development team in the 2020 season, he used to play as a right back. Now he's playing more of an advanced role for them. So let's see if they can use the paces of this young man.
I think if you look at the lineup of Stallion Laguna, they've pretty much made use of their three midfield players did not feature in the last match. This Leo Noguera, Hamed, and Jorel Estorenas. So these guys are very experienced in the midfield. They could not together though, but they're very good individually, and they could really build up that game for Finn McDaniel and Kainama Bailey up top, and as well supporting Rafa at the striker position.
So right now, Asong needs to clear this ball out. Hamed being forced to take it back to Matt Nieras. Back to Hamed. Gabe Silva being pressured on by batting, and there will be a foul called against Maharlika Manila FC.
And that was a very light contact against Silva, Gabe Silva on that occasion, but the referee opted to call a foul. But play goes on.
Finn wasn't able to get the flick on to Hamed. Here's David Basa right now for Maharlika Manila FC. Gives it to OJ Clarino on that favored left side. Passes it to Basa. Basa against Nieras. Two veterans of the sport here in the Philippines going at it. Foul called against Charles Pickering, and another free kick for Maharlika Manila FC. Another dangerous spot for them. This is where they scored their opener in the second minute.
Charles Pickering assigned to that right-hand defensive flank. And for now, most of the attacks that's the strong side of Maharlika. So you have OJ Clarino there and the number 66 and Factoranan. So a lot of things to handle for Charles Pickering.
So another free kick for Maharlika Manila FC. Another free kick for Factoranan. Goes far wide, looking for Frank batting, but the header just went wide for Maharlika. Throw in for Stallion so they can keep the pressure on here.
Well, Frank Baring did very well on that occasion. Tried to hold that ball as much as he can, but just a little bit too strong for himself.
Nieras heads it to the path of Kuichi Belgira. Now they find Noguera. Mike Menzi, poor clearance out there, and chance for Finn McDaniel to pounce on the mistake. McDaniel still with the ball. Great tackle there from Lawrence Baguio. It clears the ball out for a corner.
As we talked about earlier, the pace of Finn McDaniel should be considered in this match, and you saw that change on that occasion, and it was very tricky for Lawrence Baguio, and he had to clear that out.
So corner for Stallion Laguna FC. Hamid Hajimadi to take this. In swinger. Header from Gabe Silva. Game on. It's equalizer for Stallion Laguna FC thanks to Gabe Silva.
And just 8 minutes after the opening goal, Gabe Silva bring us a header. What a beauty from the Stallion defender, towering over everyone to get that past Valdez. And it's game on.
Unmarked and free for the goal. Gabe Silva equalizes the 10th minute of this match, and for sure, whoever is watching this game, we are in for a treat. 10 minutes in, 1-1.
It should be fun for everyone watching at home and here in the stadium. 2 goals already in the first 10 minutes, and still plenty of action here in the first half left.
Nag-iinit pa lang tayo, but we already have 2 goals. Now, Stallion trying to go for the counter-attack. Hamid Hajimadi apologizes to Noguera. He tried to go for the quick pass to Kai Bailey. Possession right now for Stallion Laguna FC. Gabe Silva, the goal scorer, finds Kuichi Belgira. Hamed. Misplaced pass. Ball goes out for a throw-in for Stallion Laguna.
Stallion defense makes amends, did their best there on that offensive occasion earlier to cancel out that very early goal. Let's see how they try to break through the lines of Maharlika, as they've gone very conservative at the moment.
Kuichi Belgira right now for Stallion. They're going to have to take it back to Michael Asong. Again, para sa mga kakasali lang sa ating stream, you have missed the best first 10 minutes of this game. An early goal coming from Spencer Galaza in the second minute thanks to the delivery of Factoranan, and then all of a sudden Stallion Laguna FC equalized in the 10th minute thanks to Gabe Silva, and now Stallion on the counter-attack. Belgira clear on the left side, looking for options inside the box. Sends it in, went over everybody wearing white. Basa finds Clarino. Throw in para sa Maharlika Manila FC.
Basa playing the number 10 role at the moment. Very unique, but I've known this player since he was in the younger teams of the Philippine national age groups, and he has the capacity to actually play both ways, and nice to see it here over at the PFL.
Right now, Basa has been dispossessed. Hajimati with a great pass. Now they find Finn McDaniel over the left side. Now they give it to Leo Noguera. Great pass. Finds Daniels inside the box. The flag has been raised. It'll be offside for Stallion.
And I think there was an early pass there from that early run. So it totally negates the action that we have seen just a few moments ago. But Finn McDaniel is threatening. He'll be a pain for the number 27, Warren Ravanes. Sorry, number 23, Elmer Sampaga. It's been a long day for him, for Elmer.
Pace of the game has mellowed down a bit as the exchange of looking for options have been mellowed down as well. But as of the moment, we're level here at the 14th minute of the match. Belgira takes it back to Silva. Hajimadi finds Kai Bailey being pressured on. Kai Bailey regains possession for the boys in white. Through ball, almost finding Leo Noguera, but Noguera knew he was offside. Michael Menzi sends it forward, headed away by Koichi Belgira. Time for Maharlika Manila FC to utilize the right side of the pitch, but there's a foul called by referee Mick John Pineda in favor of Stallion Laguna FC.
I think it was number 77 in Galasa who was adjudged with that foul. A little bit too much against Leo Noguera, Rosa Noguera, so you can see that from our replay.
Too much physicality right now between Stallion and Maharlika Manila FC. Still level pegging. Almost a mistake by Gerald Factoranan. Cleared out for a throw-in.
Kai Bailey has also been threatening on that far right side for Stallion.
So now Stallion trying to find the spaces down the right side. Cleared away. Frank batting. Covered by three players in white. 2 versus 4 for Maharlika Manila FC. Frank batting, still with the ball. He's going to take it back to Factoranan, but that was intercepted by Kai Bailey, and there's a foul on Frank batting.
Frank Baring tried his best to control the action on that left-hand side. He was all alone earlier, so he did have some form of control, but at the end he had to give up that foul to prevent any counter-attack from Stallion.
Noguera right now finds Koichi Belgira over the left side once again for Stallion. Almost dispossessed there by Sampaga. Hamed takes it back. Hamed did not like that challenge from Spencer Galasa. Finn McDaniel. First touch wasn't there for Finn, and the ball goes out for a goal kick.
Finn McDaniel was on his opposite side, but you could sense the eagerness that he wants to to get on the score sheet right now. And currently, he's trying to get the most out of all the possessions that they have, but Maharlika has been very, very steady at the back so far.
Despite conceding the equalizer, Maharlika Manila FC was quick to reset and recompose their back line, but they're going to be threatened again as Quichi Belguera goes for the counter. Oh, solid tackle there from Sampaga, and he gets a yellow card for it.
And rightfully deserved. Sampaga was very late on that tackle. He thought he got the ball as he gestured to the referee, but as we can see here, he hit Belguera very hard on that occasion, and might need treatment on that one. Could have been also could be a red as well on that, but Mick John Pineda read that differently.
Quichi Belguera right now on the deck, back up to his feet, still feeling that challenge from Sampaga. Was a bit late on that challenge. So chance right now for Stallion Laguna FC to get their go-ahead goal against Maharlika. Hajimadi asking his teammates to go up front, especially Gabe Silva, who equalized at the 10th minute.
Well, two of our opening goals came from set pieces and both came from headers. So let's see what they can deliver here on this possession.
Hamid known to deliver exquisite balls inside the box, and now he did. Nobody there, but Villanueva missed, or Valdez rather, missed that. Aristorena sets it in to Bailey. Flicked on. Noguera. Inside, headed away by Mudang. Pressure stays on, and now they dispossess Stallion. Nieras. Forward pass looking for Noguera. Hamed now with the interception. Pace has been turning up over the last 2 minutes here. Hajimadi over the left side. Great coverage there by Galasa. Stallion wins the throw in.
Hamed tried to sneak that one via nutmeg, but Galasa was, Sampaga rather was very ready for that.
Silva heads it away. Galasa replicates Silva's clearance. Now the ball is all the way back to Matt Nieras. 20 minutes into this game for those who are asking. Second minute goal for Spencer Galasa, thanks to the delivery of Gerald Factoranan. And then on the 10th minute, Gabe Silva equalized from the corner, thanks to the delivery from Hamid Hajimadi. Quick look at the possession count, 70-30 in favor of Stallion Laguna FC.
And yeah, Stallion with the veteran core trying to control the action up from Maharlika, who already produced that early goal. It meant that they had the luxury to really give up possession, but at the moment they have to also try to maintain it, given that the increase of the attacks of Stallion from the flanks.
Pressure being put on by Stallion Laguna FC. Galasa clears for Maharlika. Silva recovers. Now here's Noguera. They're going to take it back to Silva. Guessing game continues for both sides as Matt Nieras resets for Stallion Laguna FC.
Debut game for Hamid Hajimadi, Jorel Aristorenas, and Michael Asong, and they've did well so far in the first 20 minutes.
So far, so good for the first 20 minutes of the debutants here for Stallion. Belguera with the delivery, looking for Noguera and McDaniels, but that went over their heads. Bailey trying to use some creativity, takes it back to Pickering. Hajimadi, still with Hajimadi. Takes a strike from distance straight to the arms of Vicente Valdez.
A good shot there from Hamed. tried to pick apart his defender and sneak one in, but Valdez does very well on that occasion. Second choice keeper for Maharlika.
After Suzuki's exploit in the first match, right now on goal, Vicente Valdez, Coach Kim Jong-kil mixing things up for Maharlika Manila FC. They have a 1-1 scoreline right now. Cuicho Belgira takes it back to Leo Noguera. Switches to the other side for Charles Pickering. Kai Bailey using the spaces over the right side. Still with Kai Bailey. Delivery has been cleared. David Basa with the ball. Finds OJ Clarino. Quick 1-2 between Spencer Galasa, dispossessed by Hamid Hajimadi. Aristorenas brings it down for Noguera. Blocked. Daniels with a strike! Wide of the left post for Finn McDaniel.
And another chance for Stallion to get ahead, but let's see the action here. Finn McDaniel gets that ball, but doesn't have enough angle to sneak that in. Had two defenders on him, and this young player will have his other chances later on in the match.
So far, empty chances coming from Finn McDaniel. Aristorenas gathers the goal kick